September 6th, 2013, from Ribbit Media's Full Duplex Studios in Providence, Rhode Island, this is NewsUndies. For September 6, 2013, this is NewsUndies, all the news that shouldn't be news. I'm Paul Torville with these headlines. Ariel Castro dead. That was easy. CNN is nice enough to recap what he went to prison for because it was so long ago, and because they did such a crappy job of telling us leading up to his conviction. HTTPS, not so S. Now that Snowden reveals NSA can and does crack encryption used by public. Next, you're going to tell me someone's monitoring my bank and credit card transactions. Diana Nyad completes her swim from Havana, Cuba to Key West, Florida. Well, good for her. Could she just have gotten an endless pool and swam for 54 hours? I'm sure it would have been much cheaper. Making the case for bombing the shit out of another country full of brown people in order to punish the regime which is bombing the shit out of their own country full of brown people. For the record, we're not even completely out of Iraq or Afghanistan yet. There's a part of me that thinks the less said about this, the better. In fact, and finally, and I do mean finally, we all saw this coming, didn't we? Equity in race relations? What do you mean? Blacks can call each other the N-word? According to a federal jury in New York, Rob Carmona and his nonprofit Strive must pay, are you sitting down? A total of $280,000 to employee Brandy Johnson. Carmona's N-word laced rants finally got to be too much for Ms. Johnson, who is African American. So she sued Carmona and his organization for punitive and compensatory damages. Bam! And Carmona, he himself identifies himself as Hispanic and African American. So, way to promote equality and, self-esteem among, African Americans. Well, that's all for this edition of NewsUndies. If you like this video, please like this video and subscribe. If you have questions or comments, please stuff them in the comments below. If you see news that shouldn't be news, you can submit your story tips online at NewsUndies.com. NewsUndies is a weekly show. We'll be back on Friday, September 13th with fresh undies. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, ignore us on MySpace, tell your friends, and buy NewsUndies Kitsch at NewsUndies.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time, for all of us here at NewsUndies, I'm Paul Torville. After that, I might be seeing if Eric Estrada is available to do an infomercial for real estate on the Syrian Riviera. Because California pines? Great.